have time till next week sometime. Flat out in a second. No, we don't do that type of thing, man.
Rah. Morning. No. Afternoon. No one wants to press my bushings. Everyone's busy. That's an issue. But it is what it is. So we have these two implements. 1, 2. These are like little grab up puller things, and I'm hoping we can try and work out how to get them bushes out. Isn't no good, unfortunately. That doesn't fit, and I don't have a socket big enough to try and get over the outside of the bush. Pushing it down there just tears it. So I tried ringing 10 places, 10 local workshops / engineering places around here, and not a single one can do it. They're all very busy apparently. So actually I'm waiting on one call back. I didn't know it would be this hard to get some damn bushings pressed. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We found someone to press our bushings. They are now pressed. The white line ones are in, all good. I'm pretty sure that's how those ones go. The big one on the bottom, I think. The white lines website was not great. These are pretty stiff, so I'm hoping they're definitely gonna be a big change in the car. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too rough. Probably when we get to higher speeds, we're definitely gonna feel it. So I'm hoping they bend in a bit or whatever. So we're not pulling these out again and putting stock OEM ones in. It should be fine. I'm just gonna set up a time lapse. I've been working on this damn thing for 2 days, so you're probably sick of watching me play with the diff. So I'm just gonna time lapse it real quick, get it all back in, and then look at something else. Got everything buttoned up, everything's torqued to spec. It's all back together. I don't have any leftover bolts, so that's good. Now we are up to filling the diff with fluid. We're going to the automatic transmission fluid first, up in the back there. I'm going to use this easy squeeze pack because it's a pain to get to. I'm going to undo the drain bolt after I put a little bit in and drain that out, and then hopefully that'll get a bit of that old crap fluid in there, and we'll see how we go. I'm going to fill a little pump up, which I've never used, 600 ml of the good stuff, and start pumping in the diff. Way lighter than I thought it was going to be. Stuff that came out of the car is not great. There's 3 things we need to do before we can get this car back out in action. I need to adjust the rear coilovers, lift it up a little bit. On this rear bumper bolt where the wheels have been scrubbing, just here. It makes a horrendous noise there and here. Oh, there. We're just gonna lift our coils up 10 mil on either side and see if that helps the situation. And then we have to do the gearbox oil and the T-case. And then we're back in action. I can't wait. What have we got? About 14.5. It's the same on both sides, so we're at 14.5 and we're going to go to 15.5 centimeters, 155 mil. Bang this thing on there, turn it, that'll push that up, and we get more height. Filling the gearbox, fortunately for me, I have a small battery, which means I can access the top of the gearbox. That little blue sensor there, we can pull out, which I already have. We can stick a funnel in there and fill it up from there. I'm still gonna get under here and pull the fuel plug, which is that 10mm hex head there. I'm gonna pull that first anyway, just to make sure I can get it out, just in case or for whatever. I want to see how much fluid's in it. And that's the drain bolt over there, the 10mm hex head as well. So the sensor's out on the top, pull that now, pull that, fill it from the top until it spills out of that. 2.2 liters is what it should take. Oh, we're putting this stuff in. Super multi gear oil, 75W85, the good stuff. In there with that funnel. Hopefully it fits. Dope. Bruh. Oh, why is it so tight? Let's see if this thing's gonna dribble anything out. Probably not. Hey, that actually looks alright. That's gold. That's not even black. So it's a little bit over full, but that's alright. I don't know if you can see that, but that's actually looking okay. Oh, motherfucker. Did it crack? Oh, yeah, it cracked. Oh, bro, that was so over tight for sure. Oh, yeah, that looks mint. I don't even need to change this, bro. That's clean. What are you doing?
Just chilling.
Just chilling?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna help?
No.
No.
I'm busy.
Don't look like it. Busy helping.
I am helping.
Alright, we're gonna funnel in, it just reaches. It takes 2.2 liters. Just put a little bit through there just to make sure it's all good. And that's just dripping out now, so then we'll tighten him up. I've got to look up the torque specs. Tighten him up. And then fill that bitch. What do you reckon?
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
I guess.
Then we're gonna do the T-case.
I think you drive it.
Then we can drive it. Finally. Keen. All the usuals all done up down the bottom. We grab this and we just bang it up in here. And like so. Filling it up from the top through the funnel is awesome. The transfer case, which is right on top of the front pipe. I noticed my axle is a little bit wet around there. Anyway, that's the fill bolt, so we've got to get that out. The drain bolt is just, there's a thing to focus right there. Ooh, this thing should take 600ml of fluid. We do need to try and overfill it though, so we can either do that by filling it till it spills out the fill bolt, which should be 600ml, and then driving it, and then going for a little drive, and then doing it again. Or we can try tip this side of the car up. Not sure which we're gonna do yet. Let's just drain what's in there and put 600ml in, and then figure out how we're gonna get the other bit in. I do have a bit of driveline noise, which I feel like is coming from the transfer, so I definitely want to get as full fluid as I can, just to try and help it out a little bit, you know? Bruh. Oh, there's music playing. That's not good. I don't want to get copyrighted. Volume. Very interesting to see how much fluid is in this. Give me my socket back, you prick. I'm really curious to see whether this is overfilled. Given everything else on this car, I doubt it, but definitely curious. It's gonna drip down right on the exhaust. Not really what I want. Alright, moment of truth. What's gonna come out? Fucking absolutely nothing. Not even a dribble. That's not what we wanted, but that's not exactly what we, well, it's kind of what we expected. Alright, let's get the drain plug out, which looks like a 24mm. So much fluids up in this bitch. Which would be like 200mm, like the Diff. It's great, man, that is not a lot of fluid. And it's dirty too. Really dirty. Yeah, I'm gonna say that was like 200mm maybe even less. To be honest, like that's not much. That's definitely why it was making noise. Hopefully it's not damaged, because I know these things are temperamental, especially when you go long fluids. Oh, and we are putting LSD gear oil. Same as the Diff part. It's over there. See if it focuses. That stuff. And I'll zoom in. Wow. That stuff. SAE 90. All this up in there. We'll see how much we get in there before it starts dribbling out. Oh, I'll let you know how we go. Getting not quite halfway, but we're getting there. We've got about 400mm in there. I can pretty much give it 4 hits, and then I gotta wait a minute while the fluid dribbles down in there, otherwise it starts coming out the top. So slow process, but the last one, didn't quite get it done. It's pretty much spilling out at every pump now, so the F1's about to be on in about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna let that settle overnight and then see how much more we can get in the morning. And then if we have to go for a drive to get more fluid in, then we'll do that. That's tomorrow's problem, because let's go watch the F1. We've got the Evo jacked up on one side as much as I can with my little jack. Unfortunately, I did have to use the little jack because the big one didn't really get under there. I don't trust this one a whole, I mean it's fine, but it kind of scares me a little bit. We've got a jack stand at the back, and we've got the big jack at the front, just sort of chilling just in case. So now let's see if we can get a bit more fluid in that transfer case up in under there. Last step. Also, congrats on Max for getting the win, well deserved. It wasn't the best ending to a race, and I feel like it was a bit anticlimactic for him, but you know, he deserved it. He was killing it. 27 seconds ahead. How? Man's just next level. Alright, let's fill this thing. I was back on the ground. We only got like maybe one decent pump of fluid up in there in the T case, and it was on an angle. So obviously I need to get it angled more if I'm gonna overfill it properly. I'm gonna go for a drive, which should move it around, and apparently that can help to get all the fluid down in there. I may use the ramps and then try and use the big jack over that side to get it higher, because that jack ran out of height. I really need to get one of those little jacky adapters that goes over the pinch rail. I can just make one out of timber, so maybe I'll do that. But either way, we're up to driving it. The thing I'm most nervous about is the clutch bath, which had the wrong fluid in it. I'm like, was the wrong fluid in it because it's fucked and it's making a massive noise? So they put the thick fluid in it to stop it. That's my only concern. Everything else should be okay. Ah! The diff's not moving. I'm not used to it. When we stopped, that was so weird.
It was so smooth.
It didn't clunk. What do you think?
I got so used to the clunk, I kind of miss it.
I know, it's weird. Oh, it's not bucking around. Is this even an Evo anymore? Like, all Evos do that. Oh, I'm so confused. Given that the gearbox oil was fine, the shifter doesn't feel any different. It's not making like any crazy noise from the diff or anything, which I was kind of low-key worried about. It feels smooth though, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
I feel like it's smoother.
Yeah, it is. Well, you don't have that kind of
yeah, the jerkiness.
Clunkiness at the end. I guess wouldn't recommend the Bluetooth ones. Get the ones that are would you?
Bluetooth bushings aren't it, man. Alright, there's a car in front of us, but we got to get up to at least 80 here. All jokes, we're going to do 70. Oh, I hate people. I was hoping to get to 100, but yeah, that's not going to happen. feels fine. Like it probably feels a bit. Just feels more together, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get to 100. Oh, bruh, car's just moved. Not helpful. I think there's still a bit of slop, like in the engine mounts. That's probably the only thing I'm feeling. But like, it's like a 9,000 times better.
Yeah. Those other ones you wanted to change?
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll get around to it. It's not too bad. Like, it's not really on the to-do list at this stage. We're on. So much smoother. Like doing 110, it's a bit like I can feel the vibration a bit, but that's not annoying, I don't think. What do you think?
What's the vibration from? Like the new ones?
Yeah, the bushings.
Because they're so stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. Less clunking. I kind of thought it was supposed to clunk because I was so used to it.
But that's a win. I'm glad that's done.
I'm just glad you remembered how to put it together again.
Bro, so am I. There were so many bolts at one stage, I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, and like it hasn't blown up.
Not bad. Alright. Thanks for watching. We're out.